welcome back to Teacher Nurul's online classroom. For today's lesson, we're going to learn about do you? And the answer is yes, I do, or no, I don't. So this is for English Language Year 2 for the Chapter 5 Free Time from the Superminds book, page 61. Okay. Now, before we start, let's focus on the revision first. Okay, if you still remember, in our previous video, okay, we've learned about go swimming, ride pony, play football, play the piano, ride my bike, play ball, sing, play computer games, and the last one is play hide and seek. I assume all of you have already memorized all these words, all these vocabularies, so that you will have a better understanding. You have a better understanding for the lesson. Okay, now let's learn new words for today. Okay, we've learned about days of the week before this, isn't it? Okay, today we're going to learn about weekday. Okay, so this is a new word for you, weekday. Okay, what is weekday? Okay, weekday can be Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. So all these 5 days are considered as weekdays. Okay, so when people ask you, which weekday do you like? Oh, I like Monday, or I like Tuesday, I like Wednesday, I like Thursday, and I like Friday. Okay, what about the other 2 days? Okay, for the Saturday and also Sunday. Okay, we've called the 2 days as weekend. Weekend. So this is another new word for you for today. Okay, for the first one we have weekday. Now we have weekend. Okay, weekday and weekend. So weekend is Saturday and also Sunday. So Saturday and Sunday, okay, we consider Saturday and Sunday as weekend. Okay, so for today's lesson, we're going to focus on weekend. Okay, so please memorize this. Okay, we are going to use weekend throughout the lesson for today. Okay, now, new free time activities. Okay, we've learned about 9 activities before this. Okay, but today I'm going to introduce 2 new activities for you. Okay, the first one is watch TV. Okay, this is watch TV. Okay, and the next one is sleep. I know you really love these 2 activities, don't you? Okay, so we have watch TV, this one, and also sleep. Okay, again, watch TV, sleep. Okay, now let's focus on the grammar. Okay, first we have the question. Okay, today we're going to learn about question and also an answer. Not an answer, but we are going to have 2 options for the answer. Okay, so for the question first. Okay, let's focus on the question first. We are going to use the word do and you. Do you? Do you? Okay, what? Do you? Okay, do you plus free time activities. Okay, for the activities, you can choose any activities that you like. Okay, I gave you three examples for today. Okay, the first one is do you sleep? Do you sleep? And we're going to use at the weekend. At the weekend. Do you sleep at the weekend? Okay, when we write this sentence, we're going to write it like this. Do you, okay, do you sleep, sleep, okay, look at my cursor. Do you sleep, sleep at the weekend, at the weekend. So we're going to write the sentence like this. Do you sleep at the weekend? Okay, so we're going to ask questions what you're going to do at the weekend. Okay, do you do this activity at the weekend or not? Okay, the next one, okay, the second example we have, do you sing? Do you sing at the weekend? Okay, let's write it in a complete sentence. Okay, it's going to be like this. Do you sing, sing at the weekend? At the weekend. Okay, now I'm going to give you the third one, the third example. Okay, we have, do you watch TV? Do you watch TV at the weekend? So when we write in a sentence, it's going to be like this. Do you watch TV? Do you watch TV? Watch TV at the weekend? At the weekend. Okay? So again and again and again, okay, I want to remind you, when you write sentences, don't write the plus sign here. Okay, this is like this is how I want to show you how to make sentence. Okay, this is what we call as how to connect the sentence, the words, the words to make the full sentences. Okay, so when you write, it's going to be like this. There will be no plus sign. Okay, now we have the questions. Okay, do you sleep at the weekend? Do you sing at the weekend? Do you watch TV at the weekend? So how we are going to answer the questions? Okay, now let's look at the answer. Okay, for the answer, we're going to have two options. Okay, we're going to have two options. The first one is yes, I do. Yes, I do means yes. Yes. Do you sleep at the weekend? Yes, I do. It means that you sleep at the weekend. Okay? What about if you don't sleep at the weekend? How you're going to answer that? So you're going to answer like this. No, I don't. No, I don't. It means that you don't sleep at the weekend. Okay, so if you do sleep at the weekend, okay, if you do sleep at the weekend, do you sleep at the weekend? Yes, I do. But if you don't, do you sleep at the weekend? No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, do you understand? Okay, do you sing at the weekend? Yes, I do. Do you watch TV at the weekend? No, I don't. Okay, so this is how you answer the questions. Okay, you're going to choose whether to use yes, I do, or no, I don't. Okay, now let's do some listen and circle the answer activity. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, we have, do you watch TV at the weekend? So the answer is yes, I do, or no, I don't. So I'm going to play an audio and then you're going to circle. Okay, if the answer is yes, I do, you circle yes, I do. Circle. You know circle? Circle. Okay, circle like this. Okay, if you don't, you circle no, I don't. Okay, but I know it's very difficult for you to draw or to print out the handout. But what you can do is you just take out your exercise book. You write down the day, Wednesday, 17 of February 2021, and then you write down free time MCO, and you write down the list and circle the answer. SB means Supermind's book, page 61. And then you just write down number 1 and number 2. Okay, you just write down the answer. If the answer is yes, I do, you write down yes, I do. Number 2, do you play computer games at the weekend? If the answer is yes, I do, you write down yes, I do. If the answer is no, I don't, you write down no, I don't. So you don't have to draw the pictures or you don't have to print out the handout. So I'm going to play the audio for 2 times. Okay, so please listen carefully. Okay, listen carefully. Okay, let's listen to the audio first.
Student's Book, page 61. 1. Listen and circle the answer.
Do you watch TV at the weekend? No, I don't. Do you play computer games at the weekend? Yes, I do.
Okay, you only have 2 questions. Okay, number 1, do you watch TV at the weekend? Or number 2, do you play computer games at the weekend? So I'm going to play the audio for one more time. Please listen carefully and write down the answers. Okay, let's listen to the audio again. Oh my God, I gave you the answers just now.
Student's Book, page 61. 1. Listen and circle the answer.
Do you watch TV at the weekend? No, I don't. Do you play computer games at the weekend? Yes, I do.
Was it a little bit fast for you? Okay, let me play the audio for one more time. This is your final chance, yeah? Okay, listen carefully and write down the answers in your exercise book.
Student's Book, page 61.
Okay, number 1, yeah?
1. Listen and circle the answer.
Okay, listen carefully, number 1.
Do you watch TV at the weekend?
Okay, which one is the
No,
answer?
I don't.
Okay, number 2.
Do you play computer games at the weekend? Yes, I do.
Okay, so if you haven't finished, you can pause the video for a moment and write down the answers in your exercise book. Okay, once you have done, you can click on the play button again to listen for the discussion. Now, let's discuss on the answers. Okay, do you watch TV at the weekend? So the answer is, yeah, very good. No, I don't. Okay, what about number 2? Do you play computer games at the weekend? Yes, the answer is yes, I do. So you just write down no, I don't, and yes, I do. So how was it? Okay, if you've got all correct, woohoo, congratulations to you. Okay, now let's go to our next exercise of the day. Okay, this is where you're going to do some interview session with your family members or your friends. Okay, again, write down the day and the date and also the title for today. Okay, you write down ask and tick. So you're going to tick like this. Okay, so for the name, okay, I want you to write this. Okay, I want you to draw the table and write all these questions and the boxes here in your exercise book. Okay, write it like this. Okay, for the name, you're going to write down the person that you're going to interview. Okay, let's say you want to ask your father. Okay, so you write down your father's name. Fatah bin Amin. Okay, this is the example. Okay, so if your father's name is something else, you write down something else. Don't write down Fatah bin Amin here. And then you write down in the bracket father. Okay, means your father. Let's say you're going to interview your mother. You want to ask your mother. So you write down Fazura. Okay, Fazura binti Ali in the bracket mother. Okay, you want to interview your brother. Okay, who? Abu bin Ali in the bracket brother. Okay, sister, grandmother, grandfather, anyone. You just pick one. Choose one person only. Okay, one person only. And then you're going to ask them, do you sing at the weekend? Okay, do you sing at the weekend? Okay, you go, excuse me, father, I want to ask you something. Do you sing at the weekend? Okay, you ask your father. So if your father asks, yes, I do. Okay, if your father asks, yes, I do. Let me change the color first. Okay, and then you tick, yes, I do. Okay, what about if your father, say no, no, I don't. Okay, so you tick here, no, I don't. Okay, so you're going to ask all these 5 questions. Ask the questions. Okay, and then you tick which one is the answer. Please be honest. Okay, please be honest, because I want you to try to ask. Okay, don't be afraid, just use the language. Okay, just ask your mother, your family members, or anyone. Okay, anyone around you, ask them, excuse me, grandfather, excuse me, Ato, I want to ask you something. Ato, do you sing at the weekend? And then your Ato answer. Okay, let's say he answered, yes, I do. And then you click, you tick on here. Do you sleep at the weekend? No, I don't. And then you tick here. Okay, so I want you to complete all these 5 questions. Okay, and I'm going to mark it. Okay, once the school is open for face to face. Okay, so I guess that's all for now. Okay, um see you in the next lesson, kids. Yeah, don't forget, stay at home and be safe. Okay, that's all for now. Bye.